think you agree with that. But, there's also a problem with kind of deifying this guy and using him as an example that'll then inspire others to engage in this kind of problematic debate behavior. Do you guys agree with that? And can you unpack that at all? Allison, you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we deify him, to your point, he has lists of professors. He also has lists of K through 12 educators. When we pay attention to the deification of him, when we pay attention to those who have a really large platform, Ezra Klein, to talk about this deification, my question would be, what aren't we paying attention to, right? And what we aren't paying attention to is that when he has this list of professors and when he has this list of K-12 educators, and to Robin's point, when he kind of comes after college students who are unprepared because they're college students, it works as a chilling effect. It works as a silencing, and then it makes it that much easier to deify him. See, he went to college campuses. He invited college students. But what we do in our classrooms is to work with our students. Tell me something uninformed. Tell me something you don't know much about. Ask questions. Let's see what we can learn together. I would go so far as to say dumb things, because, and I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as we enter into class, we enter into college, we enter
I
into
say dumb
K-12.
things.
Yeah, I say dumb things all the time, right? But we enter into these spaces to learn, right? We enter in not knowing, and we enter in with at least one goal is to know more. And fundamentally, learning is difficult, right? It takes us out of what we know and moves us into something we don't know, and that is challenging. Attacking somebody while doing it on a large public sphere is not educative. But the more that we have that high platform from both Charlie Kirk and his company, as well as the folks that, again, in good faith, seem to be trying to speak positively about the public figure, is it also operates as a chilling effect. I don't want to be attacked. I'm scared of my lack of information. Therefore, I am going to speak less. And what we then get over time, like sedimentary layers, is a quieter, more docile, more demure society that doesn't know how to ask questions. And that, I think, is really dangerous.
Right.
Robin?
I think also what we're experiencing in the last few days is the closing down of just to change a little bit. I want to say I agree with everything Allison says. I think in service of that simplified kind of discourse, that's humiliation versus the shining intellect, um, is the weaponization of it's important for us not to criticize the things that he said, because they're turning this narrative completely around on its head 180 degrees and using it to actually weaponize political violence.